you doing to help the future of the planet for the next generation? We're an eco-school at Ysgol Gymraeg Rhydyman, and we contribute through concentrating on 8 areas of work, which are
school grounds, global citizenship, water, transport,
healthy living,
energy, reducing waste,
litter.
Litter. It is people that cause litter, and you see lots of different types. For example, sweet wrappers, crisp packets, bottles, and food. Litter does more than make a place look untidy. It can be dangerous to health too. Food can attract rats and flies.
What are we doing to improve the problem?
Well, we've put bins in problem areas like the schoolyard, classrooms and school corridors.
And we compost food waste. Then the council collects it all every week. What happens to it after that?
Reducing waste. Unfortunately, some don't recycle their waste, and it has to be buried in the ground.
Did you know that the waste we produce every day is enough to fill Trafalgar Square?
And that a banana skin takes 2 years to break down naturally. Plastic takes 10 to 20 years, and aluminium cans 80 to 100 years.
There won't be enough room to bury all this waste. Therefore, we need to do our bit in reducing waste.
Remember, we must compost our food waste,
Reuse
And recycle. Energy.
Okay, over the last few weeks, we have been discussing energy, and we discovered as a class that the amount of energy used in the world has trebled over the last century. Everybody has an important role in finding more effective ways of managing energy. Now, can you think of any methods we have been using around the school?
We invited parents to take part in an online survey to find out their family's carbon footprint.
We organised an energy squad to switch off lights and other electrical equipment when no one is using it. Using natural methods to light up dark areas.
Good answer.
We measured how much energy computers use and then saved that energy by switching equipment off more often.
Survey how comfortable the school is from a heat and light point of view and then take steps to address our findings.
Well done. Now here's one example of producing energy in a renewable way.
Wind energy! Wind energy will be the cheapest way of producing energy by 2020.
It's a clean way of producing energy and doesn't cause any harmful pollution.
The amount of energy used in the world has trebled over the last century.
Are there any other ways of producing cleaner energy?
Yes, you can use the sun or water.
Water. This is where the school gets its water. The reservoir is filled by rainwater, but if we don't get rain for a while, the water level drops. And we waste water without thinking of what may happen. Did you know that having a shower instead of a bath saves enough water every week to make 1,000 cups of tea?
We decided on ways to reduce our water use in school and at home. The most important way was to make sure all taps are turned off, reusing rainwater to water our plants, putting plastic bottles into toilet water tanks, Have taps that turn off automatically.
Join us on our campaign. After all, everybody needs water to live a healthy life. Cheers!
Healthy living.
Why do we need to stay healthy?
Well, if you're not healthy, you're ill.
And to some people, it avoids health problems in the future.
Did you know that 80% of visits to the doctor are because of bad diet and not enough exercise? How about we discuss this with a school nurse? What is a balanced diet?
Well, a balanced diet is having a little bit of all the good foods every day. Things like carbohydrates, proteins, vitamins, and those include lots of different foods like the potatoes, the fish, the meat, lots of vitamins and calcium with milk and yogurts. So it's having a little bit of all the good foods every day.
How many hours a week should we spend keeping fit?
Well, keeping fit should be an important part of everyday life, so a little bit of exercise every day is good for you. Some of it will be in school, but some of it should be outside school as well. And for when you get a little bit older, we should be doing at least 20 minutes of exercise, keeping fit and healthy, at least 3 times a week. But the more you do every day, the better it is for your health.
Why do we need to eat fruit and vegetables?
Well, fruit and vegetables is a very important part of a balanced diet, and we should have at least 5 portions of fruit and vegetables every day, and they then will give you lots of healthy vitamins to keep you fit and healthy.
Lots of children in our school have sandwiches for lunch. Many of them eat chocolate and crisps. In your opinion, what should these children be eating?
Well, in their packed lunch, they should have a balanced diet. They should have a little bit of all the good foods. So they should be having a little bit of the carbohydrates like the bread, proteins, maybe they could have a sandwich with some meat in it or some fish in it. They should have some vitamins and calcium, things like a yogurt, and they should replace maybe the chocolates or crisps and things like that with maybe some cheese sticks and some fruit, things to keep them healthy. Well, if you don't eat a healthy diet most days, then what will happen is that all the sugar things that come from sweets and biscuits and things like that will possibly put on a lot of weight, and that won't be very healthy for you. It won't keep your heart healthy as you get older. And there are also things like if you eat sugary foods and drinks and things on a daily basis, then it won't be good for your teeth, and that can cause problems with your teeth and cause you to have toothache and having to visit the dentist more regularly with problems in the future.
Thank you very much for your advice, Nurse Thomas.
So, what have you learnt?
Staying healthy involves a balanced diet, rest, exercise, and making sensible choices so that we can live a happy and long life.
So to put it simply, eat sensibly, move more, live longer.
Transport.
How do you come to school?
In a car. How about you?
In a car too. So there are 2 cars coming from the same street every day. Why don't you share?
Yes, that's a good idea. Less traffic, less petrol, and less pollution.
Burning petrol in a car produces quite a few chemicals that can be dangerous to your health and the environment.
It would be even better if those who lived close enough walked or even cycled on safe routes to school. Or how about catching a bus?
School grounds.
This is our school, Ysgol Gymraeg Rhydaman. Come with us for a wander around our school to see how things have developed since we planned on how to improve our school. Here are photographs of how it used to look, no colour and nothing to do. And here we are now, a new play area for the infants to keep fit and healthy and to stimulate their minds. They have lessons here too. Somewhere to sit and have a chat. Climbing frames for the juniors to strengthen their bodies and to improve balance. And plenty of space to play team games. A garden to plant and trees for shelter. In the summer, the flowers are lovely and attract lots of wildlife. What else can we do to improve our environment? Well, what about asking the children for some ideas?
I'd like to see a tree house.
I'd like to see a climbing frame.
I'd like to see a rugby pitch.
I'd like to see monkey bars.
I'd like to see a slide.
I would like to see some swings.
Global citizenship.
We know how to make sure our world's okay for the next generation.
But what about the rest of the world?
Well, as a school, we support charities such as Christian Aid, Barnardos, NSPCC and Oxfam.
Do you remember us collecting to buy things for people in Africa?
Yes. A toilet, seeds, medicines, and lots of other things.
And by doing this, we help children and other people who are less fortunate than us have better lives.
It is great to think that we can help make a difference to our future. And if everybody does the same as us, the world's problems should get smaller.
Ffrwythau iachus, ffrwythau blasus. Bwytewch eich pump a chadw'n hapus.
Arbedwch ddŵr, arbedwch trydan.
Medrwch wneud hyw unrhyw ffwdan.
Ailgylchu ac ail ddefnyddio, sy'n gwarchod ein byd rhag dinistrio.
Casglu sbwriel oddi ar y llawr.
A thicluso yma nawr. Rhowch eich sbwriel yn y bin.
I gadw'r ysgol yn lan fel pin. Beiciwch i'r ysgol. Pasiwch eich brawf. Rannwch geir neu gerdded sy'n hawdd.
Egwr ddillen hysgol ni yw'r ffordd ymlaen.
Mae'n hwyl